One thing that I've come to notice that you crypto bros, you Web3 bros, and you NFT bros do not like any of the things that I say because it's all true. Now, why does it upset you? Because you guys aren't gamers and you just don't like any of the things that I'm saying when it comes to gaming because that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here to make money. That's all you care about. And you don't give a shit about any of the things that's going on or any type of product inside of the space that actually has something to deliver unless it's pumping your bags. So let's get into one of the things that's gonna piss you off the most, and we talked about it inside of the community yesterday. One of my community, which something that we have that you guys just don't have, which is an actual real community, something that we do that you guys don't do with yours. When these guys came together and they had a conversation, and I was at the store, and we had a great conversation about some things that actually need to be talked about inside of the space. So let's get into it. Now let's get started. I'm going to say something that you guys will not like. I'm talking about you crypto bros, NFT bros, and you Web3 bros will not like, but you guys know it's true. I'm going to tell you why Hidden Studios will be the best studio and probably the only studio that succeeds inside of the space. When it comes to the space, I'm talking about a game that has Web3 technology. Now, one thing that you guys do instead of actually doing is you guys attack any of the gamers, the big ones. I'm talking about like Asmon Gold, Josh, Column TV, Carrot TV, Big Fry, all these guys that's very critical when it comes to NFT gaming. But you never actually listen to these guys on why NFT gaming is bad. You just do exactly what they say NFT gaming is about. So the technology of blockchain is pretty good. It's pretty good for what it can actually do when it comes to gaming. Now, I don't give a fuck about ownership. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about ownership. Can you have it in our game? Absolutely. But is that a focus of mine? Absolutely not. And the reason why it's not a focus of mine is because I play games and spend thousands of dollars inside of video games myself. And I know for a fact, and it actually happened to me before, where one of my accounts has been hacked in Magic the Gathering, and I had to start a whole new account. And Magic and Wizard of the Coast will not give me my other account back, even though I proved that I am who I am. So, did I own the other cards that I lost? Absolutely not. So what did I do? I spent more than thousands of dollars inside of Magic the Gathering. Do I own the cards that I own in that account? Absolutely not. They could just ban my account, whatever the case may be. But do I give a shit? Absolutely not. I care about fun. Am I looking to make any money off those Magic the Gathering cards? Absolutely not. I don't give a shit about it. I just bought Pokemon cards the other day. I'm not going to go to the nearest card shop or list up any of these cards. I don't even know if any of these cards are actually worth anything. I don't care. So I'm for fun, and that's what the studio stands for. Fun. We want to build a fun game first, and then if you guys want to trade with each other, to stop any black market trading, MT, and all that stuff like that, to stop all that stuff like that, just give you guys the option to trade and sell items. Now, do we allow you guys to come in early and then dump on other people? Absolutely not. We do absolutely everything to make our game so unattractive to crypto bros, NFT bros, and Web3 bros. So these guys will not come in and try to do any type of predatory acts. We have to be prepared for every predatory act that you guys can come in, which is why you guys don't see us have a token, which is why we don't list up anything on OpenSeas or any type of things like that. So our community is actually, we train these guys not to even go on OpenSeas and stuff like that and list their stuff up there because we have a marketplace that we're building just for our game, only for our game, that you can go and you will have a way better chance of getting a success rate of doing anything that you're trying to do on our own marketplace versus anybody else. Because if you go on any other marketplace, you're going to deal with goofy shit. So the people in the community will know if they do want to engage into, I just say, I don't want this item anymore. I don't want to have this house right here. I don't want this car, this horse, or whatever the case may be. I don't want this stuff anymore. I'm having a tough time right now. Bills here, rent due, whatever the case may be. And I have something rare that I can actually unload, or whatever the case may be. So they would know that they will have a chance to be able to do it, to make a sell or a trade on our marketplace versus going on any other predatory marketplaces that's inside of this space. So that's one thing. Number two, we focus and listen to gamers. We listen to everything that the gamers concern. We are actually gamers ourselves. So we have concerns of Web3 ourselves. So, but I'm not going to just, listen to myself, because I wouldn't be building the type of game that I'm building where the community actually matters, and, you know, everything that the community wants, we try to put inside the game if it makes sense for what we're building. So when it comes to listening to the gamers and stuff like that, instead of just not taking our advice, what we do is just listen to them. What is your concerns about Web3? How can one of the Web3 games, how can a Web3 game actually be successful? So we listen to the people that you guys sit and argue and try to attack and stuff like that when you're completely wrong. We actually sit and listen to them. Oh, that's what you guys don't like, so we know not to do that. We are people that's also against AAA gaming because of the greed over there. So we just know as a studio we shouldn't do what EA Sports, Ubisoft, Blizzard, Activision, all these type of guys do. We just know that we should not do that. We should not make predatory games, because we as gamers don't like predatory games. That's number one. And number two, that gamers really don't like predatory games. So because we know that we are a business at the end of the day, we should always make our customers happy, because customers come first. We should know that we should not make anything that the customers would hate. Another thing that makes us the successful game inside of the space, one of the only ones people are going to play, is because we didn't make a copy and paste game. We have taken genres and put them together. And one of the most popular genres that's out, that's not the most popular genre, and the future of MMOs, which is survival games. We took that, spent it on his head, and made it an open world extraction survival game. So it's basically like Escape from Tarkov in a Valheim world, or DayZ, right? In a world of like a GTA. So that's basically what we're building, but just guns and stuff like that. No, it's so sad. The guns world is so saturated. It's the market of guns and like third-person shooters, first-person shooters. We was actually going that route, and this is another thing that makes us successful: the fact that we're actual gamers developing the game. The whole team, we all play video games. So it is not a corporate guy, even though I have past history of being in business development, but I am not a corporate guy. I was just a gamer living in a corporate world, basically. So when it comes to our team, we aren't corporate people. We have one guy, which is myself, that knows about business and investing and all that type of stuff like that, and how business will work, which is why we turned out different than everyone else. Because the person that is running everything is a businessman, but I'm a gamer first, businessman second. So what did we do is we know and study the market, and we've seen that the market is oversaturated with shooting games. So what we did was we tried to put melee into the game. Now we did the shooting first, did the melee last, and then we realized that it became a little difficult because we was trying to make that Dark Souls, Elden Ring type of combat where we want strategy to be a part of our combat. But it was conflicting with the third person shooting that we had. So we couldn't do that, right? So we had to completely strip down our combat and restart it over, and we started with melee, and we added magic and all that type of stuff like that, so we can have the Elden Ring feel. And in December, we will be adding guns into our game. So we wanted to give you something that you have never seen inside of an MMO or a survival game. So we're not a copy and paste of anything. We just took genres that's very popular, put them together, and just add our type of spin on top of it. Plus, we are actually a game with a super lore. What I mean by a super lore is we're a game inside of the SCP universe, which allows us to talk about any goddamn thing that we want. That's number one. So we have so much content. We have years and years and years and years of content coming. But we are the only game here with an actual story. We're the only game here with an actual story, campaign, gameplay that has with gameplay that can be done multiplayer or it can be done by itself. But we are also MMO who are studying MMOs to know what we're going to do is not like everyone else doing like Black Desert Online and stuff like that, because we have to bring something different. To succeed, you have to do something different. It has to be a reason why gamers want to play your game versus playing every other game, which another thing that we understand versus any of you guys inside of the Web3 space. You guys just clearly don't understand that because you all have created a copy and paste of another game. So why would any gamer want to play your game when they can go play another game when, again, your game is already has a bad rep because it has crypto bros tied to it. It has crypto bros, NFTs, and Web3 bros inside of your community and your game. So they all automatically know that you guys are up to no good. So why would you think that people will want to play your game when they know that you're not for them? That's number one. So why would you then make a copy and paste? That's number two. And number three, what makes you think that people will automatically leave Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and all these type of other games to play your game because they can earn money in it? These guys have not been earning money for 40 years inside of gaming. They did not give a shit about that. What makes you think they automatically just gonna care? And all this bull run bullshit that you guys are talking about, you guys just magically think that the gamers is going to say, yep, we want to play crypto games. And again, bull markets and bear markets do not matter inside a game. And the fact that you guys think that it takes a bull market for gamers wants to play your game, we play games anytime, all the time, every time. It doesn't matter when the market is, we're going to play video games. It doesn't matter when the market is, well, where it's at, video games are going to do good because we're going to video game. So when it comes to you guys believing that a bull market has to happen for these games to actually get traction, shows you that these games are dead on arrival already. Throw the whole game away. What is the point? So for you guys that's developing these games and your whole goal is to build for the bull market, that shows that you're a scam. Because you're not there for people to play the game and enjoy the experience. You're there to make as much money as possible. That's what the bull market is for. And that's what you guys are doing. So our game is going to kick off into the bull market. You're showing that we're just trying to get as much money as possible because we want as many dummies to come in and put money into our pockets. Which again shows that you're not for gamers. So everything that we do, when it comes to our community, we have the most active community inside the community, inside of the space we have. And we literally done everything. So you don't see our community complaining. You don't see any type of price action, NFT talk, any types of goofy ass Web3 talk inside of our community. We listed a hoodie and pants. But none of you guys can do this as well too. We listed hoodies and pants and made $2,000 off of things we have not even ready to launch yet. That's how much supportive our community is. By the way, that was a day after we showed. So, because we have delivered on everything that we talked about, and we're still delivering to this day, we build the game in front of the people, we talk to everybody, we let our community actually go and have all types of conversations with each other. My community even allowed to speak to me, which is crazy, the fact that I have to say some shit like that, that the fact that my community is allowed to speak to me, that is weird. Not as weird that they allowed to speak to me, it's the fact that you guys don't do that. I know everybody's name inside of my community. And we're a small community, but there's hundreds of us. And I know all of them. They know that anytime they want to speak to me, they can talk to me and I will respond. If you don't think I'm telling the truth, you can just join the Discord and just at me and I will say hello to you. I treat my community like people because these guys are the reason why we are the most successful and will be the most successful game inside of the space. And it doesn't matter how big we grow, I will still be the exact same. And also for the people that have been here and know me for years, even before this whole type of thing was a thing, they will tell you that, yeah, this guy had been the same since we met him. Also, our game was not just hey, we're going to just create a video game. I created it with the community. It was 10 of us. It started off with 10 people. And we just sat inside of I think it was I forgot the name of the thing. It was like our own little Zoom thing we had. And what we talked about was, hey, I want to build a video game. What you guys think about that? You think we should build one? And they said yes. And that's how Hidn Studios came. It was 10 of us. Now, no, it was not 10 owners or anything like that. But before I even jumped into it, I asked the community. Because I already had a community before I came here too, by the way. So, what is this saying? We have done everything right, and we will continuously do everything right. Even after millions and billions of dollars, we will continue to make sure that our community come first because those are the people who created us, and without them, we would not be in a position to make millions and billions of dollars. And anybody we partner with, we would not be able to make them millions and billions of dollars and make them grow as well without our community. So we will treat them with the red carpet. Not them treat us with the red carpet because we just give them a good experience. They are the key and the way we are able to make them a good to give them a good experience. You guys in this space of Web3 gaming and crypto gaming and NFT gaming, you guys need to get your shit together. You keep making these bullshit games, and then the people in the space only wants to play the game if there's a token to pump. So it has to be a financial incentive for some people to want to play your game, which means your game is trash. We don't want to go that route. We want you to play our game even if there was no money tied to it. Because that's the biggest focus. To get you to want to play our game even if no money is tied to it, which is why we don't have a token. So we are doing everything possible to make our game non-attractive to crypto bros. Because you guys aren't gamers, you aren't our target. So why will we make the game attractive to you? Now, if you want to become gamers, I think that is good. You actually will make more money and not less money, less time losing money. If you actually become a gamer and become a content creator or whatever the case may be. But, this is actually an opportunity for, and this was one thing we had a conversation inside of our community. This is an opportunity for gamers and indie developers to actually win over the corporate overlords. Overlords too, overload of bullshit, but overlords. And this is our chance to actually come together where normal people can win. And you fucking losers are taking that time to scam people, take advantage of gamers. Well, trying, because you guys are failing at that. We're not stupid. We don't just jump into stupid shit like you guys. But you are trying to take advantage of gamers, and nothing you guys do is work. And you guys like the Zerg, everything you touch, you just destroy it. So you have the opportunity of a lifetime where if you're not a gamer, that you could become a gamer and you can actually earn without even being a content creator, like I told you to become. But you can just earn by playing games that's actually fun. It's an opportunity that could have happened, but you guys have became Zerg. You guys destroyed the whole concept of what gaming could have been in the future. So now there's only possibilities of either one of us or two or maybe three. But there will only be one. And I know that's us. Because there is no corporate, we're trying to take over and take over. We're taking over the space, obviously. I'm going to try to take over gaming. But I'm talking about as in we're trying to take over and take advantage of people. Because our goal is to take over and give the advantage to our people, the people who made us who we are. Got to put your people first. I always say this. Once you think that your people are stupid, you lose. The people don't belong to you. You belong to the people. Once you try to convince them that they're not as smart as you think they are, they will catch on. Your fate is already sealed. They control your fate. That's the only thing that's basically the only thing that's real about it. They control your fate. Love your community, because without them, you have nobody to talk to. You can be a fucking loser. A person that no one cares about. But these people look towards you as a leader. Treat them with respect. Because once you lose them, you're no longer a leader. With that being said, I'm out of here.